Welcome back to another episode of this documentary. Today we are going to be witnessing the return of a closeted producer, Mr. Duplicate Jiggy. We will still challenge him to rap on the beat he'll make so it shouldn't be trash. Coming next up, don't you dare go anywhere.
Hey man, this is what I'm about to eat before we go to the studio. I got lettuce in there, I got boiled eggs. Then we're gonna fart.
What the hell you mean, we?
He is trying to hold his farts.
Hey, what's good, everybody? This is D.Jiggy, and I'm gonna be cooking up today. I'm gonna be making a beat for my project Visions, and I just wanted to challenge myself since it's been long since I made beats. So I was like, nah, let me get back on that, you know, that beat making stuff, you know, and I'm back on them. And I've always been a music composer. I just think that I got enough like good producers. You know, I got Alex Leon from Switzerland. I got my brother. I got Nathan, shout out. And I was like, am I ever gonna make beats again? So I knew that the day I come back, the day I step in the studio and try to compose a beat, it has to be a very dope beat, because when you're surrounded by, you know, good producers, it's like you don't even see the point in making beats anymore. So I was like, nah, let me just come back and get back on set, try to make some beats, and here we are. And for the sample, I just went for Crystal Waters, Gypsy Woman. You know, I feel like that track had a huge impact on my childhood, like on my childhood and whatnot. And obviously, shout out to Ricky Rick, the late Ricky. You know, he used it on Stay Shining, and I was like, one day I'm gonna use the sample, and I chopped it up, and this is what it sounds like. It's actually, you know, I didn't pitch it or anything. I just I love the key from the get-go. So I just slowed it down a little bit so it can be like, you know, you can jam to it, because it's usually it's a bop, you know, it's a fast track. So I had to slow down the tempo so it can sound different. And I think the other thing that I added was the drums, you know, the snares and whatnot. Yeah, I just added the drums. I usually start with the sample. I don't start with the drums. So I added the snare. The hats. Once I was done with the drums, I went with the 808, obviously, but I think I started with the open hat so it can sound different. And obviously, once I was done, I looked for the 808. I didn't want to complicate it, so it was just a simple tune, you know. This is how it sounds like, you know, the full product.
Quick commercial break.
Album dropping soon. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save 50 pounds per person. That's 200 pounds off for a family of 4.
A few moments later.
You can pre-save Visions on any digital streaming platform. Apple, Spotify, and etc. Let's get jiggy.
Check.
Nice to meet you. It's an honor. Thanks for clicking my track. My name is D.Jiggy. I live life through these raps. All I'm asking for is 2 minutes.
So give me a chance. You're gonna feel that hook immediately when it lands. I'm not friendly if you mind, no shaking up hands. I got PTSD, so I don't have plenty friends. Smoking with a 15 wasn't part of my plans. And I grew up in the hood, I'm telling you in advance. Instead of fake about the life, I ain't part of a gang, but got a couple homies that are up and ready to bang. Judge gave my nigga